couple years ago, I read a book called Death, The Art of Living by Todd May. It's on Amazon, and I also added the link to my description. I think it is worth reading. It helped me years ago, like 2-3 years ago, to accept death, and when it comes back in my life, but for my loved ones, I have a better understanding of what it is. You know, for me, death is just the end of one's relationships and projects. You know, I'm not talking about a tragedy like what happened to my ex-girlfriend 23 years ago. That is a whole nother animal. But what I do know is that people internalize the loss of death differently than everyone else. This book has a lot of philosophy in it, but for me, I understood some of the concepts. It was a good read. And again, it really just describes one's mortality and why we die and why we can't be immortal. You know, because if we were immortal, it's like the law of diminishing, what's it called? The law of diminishing returns. You know, the more you consume something, the less value it has for you. I really don't expect my father to make it to 2026. And I've accepted it internally. You know, I have to. And the way I see it, instead of losing him, in my mind, he's just passing on to another place. That's all. He's not lost. And in reality, it's a 100% celebration of his life. So here's the B-roll, and I hope you get something from it, and I hope you order the book off Amazon. It's a little expensive. I think it's like $33, which right there shows you it's got some value to it. You know, paperback too, but it's a great book, and I'm actually going to read it again here soon. Anyways, that's it. That's all I have to say. But I'll see you on the next video.
Death defines us. It makes us just, accepting we are mortal, knowing there is no afterlife portal. If there is one, it would just be my soul flying through space for eternity. Sorry if you don't agree, but in reality, it's the end of our relationships and projects, our lifeline, vertex. I am not religious, so my fear of death burns all fictitious bridges. Plus, why would I believe in that when it's contagious? And isn't that what caused all the wars anyway? If you are religious, then you remain God-fearing or fearless, whichever one. So when you say goodbye and die, you can then beg for forgiveness. For me, it's the end of the road. My time here is sacred. It's my life, my code. Make sure it's not wasted. If I were immortal, I'd stay in a state of withdrawal. I would lose motivation and desire because I would have an eternal timer. It's like the law of diminishing marginal benefits. As more units of a product are consumed, the level of satisfaction derived from each unit will decline. That sounds like an oxymoron, so get your life on, from dawn until the sun is gone. Spend your time well, try not to dwell. Death you will fear, it may be far or near. But that's okay, your brain and soul will decay. Live large every day. My brother once said, live your life like you are on vacation. Before you are dead, you must believe in this quotation. Death does define us. It makes us just.